Are we on? Are we on? We're on. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make this video because I don't think I've ever made one. So here with my Sephora recommendations for the Sephora Vib sale that's coming up. So if you're like me, I'm a rouge because I spent too much friggin' money at Sephora. But it starts tomorrow, April 9th, and it goes until April 19th. I had a good amount, well, what I thought was a good amount of products that I have been really loving this year, and so I just thought I would make a video about them. And what a better time to do that than right before the sale to give you guys some ideas or all that good stuff. So let me stop blabbing and let's just get right into the video. So I'm gonna start with hair because I only have one hair product. First off, I think you guys already know what I'm gonna say. One deep conditioner that I discovered this year and I have been loving is the Adwoa. I think I'm saying that right now. God, I hope I'm saying that right. I've been practicing. But it's the Adwoa Beauty Bailment Deep Conditioning Treatment. This has been my go-to product all year long. I get it, it's only April, but I have not been using any other conditioner other than this one. So this brand at Sephora, they're geared towards kinky hair. So if you're like me, you have 4B4C hair, your hair should love this. I'm hoping that it does because mine, ooh, let me scoot back some. Mine absolutely does. It literally absorbs, penetrates so quickly, so easily, so smoothly into my hair. It instantly turns my hair like super soft and super silky whenever I put it on. If you have not tried this, I highly recommend it. It's a great time to purchase it because it is $30, I believe. So if you're rouge, you get 20% off of that. Either way, I've been purchasing, this is my third time purchasing it this year, and I really don't care how much it costs. I'm gonna keep buying it. I love the TGIN deep conditioner. It's the, is it the honey? Y'all, I haven't even used it in so long. Now I forgot what it was. It's literally been my staple. And this is right next to it. But if you love that one, you should really try and pick this one up as well. It just turns instantly dry hair into something super, super soft and just luscious and just moisturized and all the goodness, y'all. It's a good one. It's a good one. I have my eyes closed for all that because it's a good one, you know? I like it. Next, let's get into skincare. So the first product I want to talk about, I've actually been using it in conjunction with another one. So I'm going to talk about these two together. So the first one is the Sunday Riley UFO Acne Treatment. It's a face oil. And then I've been using it with the Murad Clarifying Oil-Free Water Gel. It is a medicated oil that just helps to clear up acne and keeps it from forming and popping up all over your face. I have been struggling so bad with breakouts these past couple months. This mask knee I've been having, just hormonal acne, just everything, y'all. And I was just like dying. Oh my gosh, I was dying about it because I kept breaking out along my chin and it was just, oh, it's just been a mess. I only apply it at nighttime. It doesn't leave my skin like super oily, you know what I mean? It does absorb really quickly, and so far I've been really loving the way it feels. Like I've only used it like maybe 3 times a week because it does have salicylic acid in it. You want to kind of take your time whenever you're dealing with any kind of acids, in my opinion. So what I've been doing at night, just using this face oil 3 times a week, and so far so good. And honestly, even if I do have a breakout here and there, it's not gonna like just dry it up. It's not like it's drying lotion or something like that where you put on a pimple. It's really there to kind of manage your acne, manage your breakouts, kind of get them under control and keep them, you know, from coming back. In my opinion, that's pretty much how it's been helping me. So I've been loving this face oil, and then I bought it at the same time I bought the Murad. That's why I said I'm going to talk about them two together, because I think this has been a really great combination for me as far as controlling my breakouts. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest Murad fan. I never have been. So the reason I picked this one up in particular was because I needed a moisturizer, and the fact that it said clarifying and oil-free on it, I was like, let me just go ahead and try it. Let me just try it. And so far, I have really been loving this. I've just been using this in the mornings and it absorbs really well into my skin. It doesn't leave me oily or feeling like I have too much oil or greasy and all that kind of stuff on my face. It just feels so good. And so far, I haven't had any like really big breakouts since I've been using these together. This one's probably doing a little bit more than this one, but you know what? Even us oily girls need a good moisturizer, and this one so far has been good to me. So the next product really quickly I have is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is probably the best cleansing balm I have used almost ever. I really also like the Glow Recipe makeup remover, that papaya, the one that's in the orange. Maybe I'll put it up right here. That one was freaking amazing, but I've been using this one, and I've used it maybe once before, and I don't think I ever talked about it, but it doesn't sting my eyes. It removes the makeup really, really well, you guys. And for me to not have a product that doesn't sting my eyes is a big deal. So I hope you guys are double cleansing. Don't use your, you know, face wash to remove your makeup. We should all be using some type of balm, some type of cleansing oil or whatever to remove our makeup first, so that your regular cleanser, whatever you're using, can actually penetrate and do its job, and you can see the benefits from that. So I do recommend picking up this Pharmacy makeup melt away, whatever, oh god, I just hit myself, cleansing balm, and trying it out. I think you will absolutely love it. And my last skincare product is the Dermalogica Sebum Clearing Mask. I did go to school at Paul Mitchell for aesthetics, and we used to use Dermalogica there. So I'm not a newbie when it comes to Dermalogica. I've been using Dermalogica for like 10 years now, and I used to love this mask, and I completely forgot all about it. I used to love it back then, and I picked it up the end of last year, or the last like quarter of 2020 or something like that, and I've been using it non-stop. So it is a clay mask. It helps to absorb oils, really get deep down into the pores to help clear out your breakouts. It doesn't get too stiff on my face either. And that's one thing that I really love about it as well. I probably use this like twice a week. I love masking, you guys. I think it's definitely helped me a lot lately, and it's just really relaxing to do. So love this mask from Dermalogica. It's literally one of my favorites. My face feels super smooth. It feels super clean after using it. It doesn't feel tight and stiff and dry like some masks can make you feel, and it's just comfortable. This is a comfortable mask that you can tell it does its job. So another great skincare pickup if you've been suffering breakouts like I have from Dermalogica. All right, you guys, so next is makeup. I have maybe like 6 or 7 makeup products, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the 2 eyeshadows I have really been gravitating towards. I don't do a lot of eyeshadow looks, one, because I just don't have the time for it, just to sit there and eyeshadow takes a while. If you want to do it right, it takes a minute, and it's just not one of my things that I've ever really loved when it comes to makeup. But these 2 bad boys right here, I've really been liking, and they fit with pretty much whatever I'm wearing. So the first eyeshadow palette is the Huda Beauty Medium Eyeshadow Palette. It has 4 shimmers and 5 mattes in it, and I love the colors. You get a little bit of pinks, you get this like terracotta-ish, you get a dark brown, and then you get those shimmers to kind of match those, you know, matte eyeshadows as well. Whenever we go somewhere, I have been traveling with this one. If we're just going out of town really quickly, this is pretty much a staple for me. It goes really well with my skin tone, not much fall at all, and they also blend really, really well. My next eyeshadow palette that I didn't think, I kind of just wanted this just because, I don't know, I didn't like have to have it, but I ended up picking it up, and I actually really like it. Oops. And it's the Naked Honey palette. I feel like this didn't get that much talk in the beauty, like in the makeup world, but then again, I'm not super deep into the makeup world anymore, so maybe it did. I'm not really sure, but I really loved it. I kind of thought, oh my god, it's a whole bunch of browns and probably colors I already owned, but it's one of those palettes where you could literally just take this one if you're going out of town or whatever it is, especially if you don't do a lot of eyeshadow, but you know you're gonna want some, you know what I mean? And you could do different looks with it, like different neutral looks. It's definitely a neutral palette because it does have a lot of browns in it, lots of gold shimmers and brown shimmers and things like that. But I love a good neutral palette, and it had been a while since I had one. So I picked this up, and honestly, y'all, I've been using it. I use it almost every single time I do a makeup application, like along with this one, because this one doesn't have like the shades of brown that I need. So I've been using these together, and like I said, I may just take this and be fine with it if I'm going out of town. But this is a really great palette to have, especially if you may be decluttering and you're getting rid of some of those old eyeshadow palettes and you just want something fresh and new. Also, if you don't wear a lot of makeup but you want to get started into wearing it, I think this is a really great palette to start with. So my next product is from Huda Beauty. It's the Luminous Faux Filter Foundation, you guys. The original foundation was pretty much a holy grail for me. I loved it. I never really had the biggest problem when it came to the fragrance or anything with it. My skin absolutely loved the original, and it loves the new Luminous matte foundation as well. I have mine in 420G. I can kind of teeter-totter between different shades. I don't know, it's not as thick to me as the original, and I just feel like it feels a little bit better on the skin, like a tiny bit. Like I personally don't see too much of a difference, but I see like the smallest difference when it comes to the new Luminous matte foundation. So I love this. This is always a go-to for me. It's always going to be a holy grail foundation. I have it on now. I could literally wear this product if I'm going for a full glam look or I'm just like running out. And I don't know who else feels that way, but that's how I feel about this foundation. I say whenever I'm doing something like really quick because I don't add in concealer. I don't have really dark under eye circles or anything like that. I do have some blemishes and hyperpigmentation on my face, but this does a great job to me with covering up, and it does matter how much you use. I have really oily skin, and I do live in Houston. Heat humidity, it's supposed to be 88 degrees today, and I'm super comfortable with wearing this foundation knowing it's gonna be long lasting. So this is a staple. I highly recommend picking this up and having it in your stash. My next one is this Laura Mercier translucent powder. Not gonna talk too much about it because it's literally been around for forever. Everybody knows about it, but I picked it up in the honey. It's the translucent honey versus the original like white one, and I'm glad she came out with this. I'm glad she came out with 3 different powders, 3 different translucent powders for different skin tones, because nothing irks me more than a full-blown white powder that says it's translucent but it's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. I love the original. I still have a big thing of it and I will continue to use it, but once I use that up, I will definitely stick with the honey. So my last 2 products is, this is so a oldie product, but this is actually my first time having this. So it's the Lancome Juicy Tubes. I actually got it in a sample when I ordered some stuff from Sephora a few weeks ago, and I've been using this nonstop. I have it in the color Tickled Pink. I love wearing pinks for spring, summertime. It just makes me feel and look like youthful and fresh, and I just don't do a lot of heavy makeup. I think this is a perfect lip gloss color. I don't really put a liner or anything else with it. I just wear it by itself. So I'll probably pick up a few more of these Juicy Tubes. They're very comfortable on my lips as well. They're not sticky. They're hydrating too, so I feel like it doesn't just sit on my lips. I know this product is so old and I should have been tried it, and sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you just don't get around to those holy grail oldies but goodies type of products, but I'm so glad I did, and I will probably be picking up more of these. And my last product that I don't think I kind of went back and forth with putting this in there, but I'm just gonna talk about it because I have been using it more than I thought I would, and it's a brush. It's the Huda Beauty, oh my God. It's the Huda Beauty face brush. It's the Build and Buff brush. So one side is like tapered, and then the other side is not tapered, whatever you want to call it. When we've been going out of town as well, this is one of those brushes, one of those things I look for, that I could just bring this and nothing else. I may bring like a powder brush or something like that, but I don't bring a lot of brushes with I go out of town because I just don't want to, and I always end up losing them, leaving them in hotel rooms and all that kind of crap, y'all. But this is a really nice brush. It was like $30 something, and I'm like, that's expensive for a brush, y'all. It's expensive for me for a brush, but I went on ahead and took the plunge a few months ago, and I love it. The brush is super dense on both sides. It's pretty dense. And it's really soft. The bristles on here are really, really soft, y'all. It's nothing like putting foundation on your skin with some hard like bristles. It's such a turn off. But this is a really good one. This is a really good one. It does leave me with a really nice flawless finish. I've been kind of getting away from using beauty blenders and sponges when it comes to like my foundations and things like that, because I just feel like they've just been sucking up all my products, and these products ain't cheap. So I've been using brushes a little bit more, and I'm glad I picked up this Huda Beauty brush. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for what I recommend. Let me go over just a few products that I'm for sure gonna pick up. I won't name them all, but I'm gonna just tell you guys just a few of them. The first one is the Dyson comb attachment. I do have the Dyson blow dryer, which I really love, but I hate that it doesn't have a comb attachment. Like, I hate that it didn't come with one. I did already pick up the Fenty Eavesdrop Skin Tint. I didn't know what it was called, but I have the wrong colors because that's what happens when you order online. So I have 13 and 15. 13 is way too light. I'm gonna switch that out for 17 and do 15 and 17 because I just have a feeling I'm gonna need 2 of these because I always feel like I need 2 of everything. So I haven't really tried these because, again, they're not my shade, but I'm just letting you guys know I have these and I've heard such great things about them. I don't think they're gonna be a waste of money. So look into those as well. Another thing I'm gonna pick up for sure is it's a long title. The Youth to the People Super Clay Purify and Clear Power Mask. I love Youth to the People products. I have a couple different ones already in my stash. It claims to be a powerful clarifying treatment that helps clear your complexion and visibly reduce pores and helps to even out skin tone. It's for normal combination oily skin. So I'm excited to try this. Like I said, I love Youth to the People products, and I just have a feeling this is gonna be amazing. And then the next product I'm certain I'm gonna get is the Givenchy, the Prism Libre. I think I'm saying that right. Skincare and Glow Foundation. With this foundation, I'm not too sure if it's gonna work for my combination oily skin. I have a feeling that it may be geared towards drier skin, but I'm not too sure. But I've also read, heard, looked at YouTube, Instagram, really great things about this product as well. And it just seems like it really like looks like skin, and it just sits really well on the skin. It doesn't look cakey. You don't look like too made uppy, like that kind of thing. And so with the summertime coming, the warmer weather coming, I am all for anything that's gonna make my skin look like skin. And then I'll probably pick up for sure the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. I already have this powder, but I have it in like the second lightest one, and I typically use that just under my eyes, and I think it is absolutely beautiful. It literally makes my under eyes look super smooth, super flawless, and it gives them like it just makes them a little bit brighter. And then she came out with more colors, so I'm like all for it. I think I'm gonna get it in tan, but I feel like tan may still be too light, but deep may be too dark. I know tan may actually work. I think it may work for me just fine. So I'm for sure gonna pick that up as well. So I just wanted to share with you guys a few of products that are on my list. I will probably end up getting a whole lot more because I have a whole lot more in my cart. I just have to go through and figure out what I want to spend my dinero on. So that is it, you guys. That is it for this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked it. I love to hear other people's recommendations, what they love, what they hated, what I should stay away from. So let me know down below what you like, what you don't like, all that kind of stuff, and what's on your list. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in my... slap it. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.